Hi friends, it's Nancy with Nancy's Hooked on Crochet. Today is Friday, July 24th, 2020. I hope if you're all doing well. Uh, have you been crocheting? Let me know down below if you've been crocheting and what you're making. Well, I've been crocheting. I made three things since I last saw you. So obviously I made this top. I was watching, what was her name? Setta's Place, and she was wearing a top. She had different yarn, of course, and it looked nice, but she didn't really show the whole thing. But I went to the tutorial, and the girl that made it, it looked nice. It's supposed to be baggy. It's supposed to be like a summer top, and the only yarn I didn't have like any really good cotton yarn that's soft, so I used my comfy cotton. I had a bunch of this comfy cotton. Here, well, this is it, but I'll show you. It's called, Comfy Cotton Blend. So it has a nice amount of yarn in it. It's a number 3, and it has 7 ounces or 200 grams, and it has 392 yards and 358 meters. And I used 2 cakes. I kind of already put away. I had more. I sent 2 cakes to my winner because I have more of it in different colors. And I hadn't been using it, didn't know what to do with it. And anyway, I used 2. It's like I said, it's number 3. I just went with a bigger hook, and I followed the tutorial, but I'm not sure if she might have used a thinner cotton yarn in the video. I'm not 100% sure. So I went with a little bigger hook, and I managed to get the right size, so must have did something right. I think she used a 5.5 millimeter hook, so I used a 6 millimeter hook. Guess it depends on the yarn, sometimes one yarn will say it's a 3, but it's a thinner 3. To me, it seems a little heavy, even though it's cotton, so it's soft. And I live in Florida, so I haven't gone outside with it as yet. Anyway, so this was the last thing I actually made. Here, I'll stand up so you can see what it looks like. Actually, she didn't do this. She put like a chain, like over here I have this little, it's like 2 squares. They're not exactly square. It's sort of like almost square. 1 second. I need a sip of coffee. I should be holding it this way, but I'm a righty. See? I got it a hobby and look, there's lipstick all over it. Anyway, so you had to make these 2 sort of square. I think it was like 23 by 20. So it was almost a square. So you made 2 panels, as they call it. And, and then you're supposed to count so many over and do 2 chains. And I'm like, it looks weak. Like, I didn't think it would be strong enough. It would, eventually maybe I'll be in the street one day and it'll fall off. So, and then I did put the chain over here, but I could have made it like, I could have stuck it together even like, and it would have had the same effect. But maybe this gives you a lot more elbow room. And then of course you sewed it on the side, and you got to wear something underneath. See, I have like a tank top underneath. Has like a built-in bra. So, and I left a little bit open on the bottom. So this is the first kind of top that I've made. So I don't know. Can't see me good. Yeah, you can't see the bottom. Okay, 1 second. Sorry about that. So that's actually the last thing I made. Finished it last night. These, I don't know. I showed you earrings a different day. This is something I found online. Don't ask me where I found it. I'm not sure. But I added some beads, so I made it extra long. And it's smaller than the other earrings that I made. So it doesn't really match the shirt, but I figured I'd put them on. And I still haven't found the correct stuff to make these things stiffer. Like if I wanted to make Christmas ornaments or, you know, more earrings like similar. Would you wear crocheted earrings? You know, I mean, there's a lot of different ones out there. And it's taken me a little bit to get used to using thread. But I bought a bunch of thread, and now I'm thinking like I should just not buy anymore. But I do want to get the stuff that Dana was using when she sprayed her earrings to get them stiff. I tried buying spray starch at Dollar Tree. Thought if I soaked it, then let it dry, maybe it would stiffen, but that didn't work either. So, but it was worth a try for $1. I think Joann's may have it, and if I have a decent coupon, she told me on her video that she paid like $5 at Walmart, but Walmart doesn't carry it. I mean, at the store by me, so I can't get this stiffening spray. So I had made this. I made this called the midwife blanket. For my friend's daughter for her baby shower, and she loved it. So I told my friend I'd make her a blanket, and I figured I made 2 blankets, and I told her she'll have a choice. So I made the same one in Karen Simply Soft, and I guess I don't know exactly. I have some. This is it. I have some wrappers here. No, I don't have it. It's just a light blue. You know, like I made the other blanket out of this other Karen Simply Soft. So there is tutorials. I followed Fiber Spider, but then I went to a different video with a different person made the same blanket. And I kind of liked her border, but because it was for a boy, I didn't want to put like the scallop, I don't know. I just stopped short. I just made these like a V-stitch border. And this is really soft. A young lady at the shower said that she'd like one in pink, but I told the daughter to give her my number or whatever. But I haven't heard from her. I don't have any pink Karen Simply Soft. I'd have to get it. I do have a little pink yarn. I could make something out of. Anyway, so I made this, and I think I made all 3 things, I think in about 10 days. I'm not sure. I think I made the 2 blankets in the same week. Well, that's not too bad. Usually a shawl could take me a week, depending on the type of shawl it is. Well, that has a home. That's going to go to somebody. It's going to go to my friend. So she'll have it in her nursery. Well, she liked that one better than this one. And I know somebody that's expecting a boy. And it's their second child, and I made them something for their daughter. So now I'm thinking I wanted to make something for them. Their baby isn't due till like November, I think. I have to find out. I heard November. So it's a star, and it's from the Crochet Crowd. See? It's hard to show you, but I have my little under the chin trick. And I used the Karen Simply Soft. I used it in white, and I used it in this ombre. What happened was I started to make a the midwife blanket with the ombre yarn, and it just didn't look good at all. So I ended up ripping it out. Ended up using it for that blanket, and I still have some more. I got that yarn on sale at Walmart. I got some at one store for $1, and I got some for $2 each. So it was a good deal, and I already had some of the white, which I think I didn't get on sale. So tell me what you're making. And that's what I've been up to. I mean, I am going to go out today. It's early. It's only like going on 12 soon. And I wanted to get this video done. So I like using up my clearance yarn, but I still have clearance yarn from Hobby Lobby when they had their sale like over like a year ago. And I'm still waiting for the new Hobby Lobby that's up the road. It's a lot closer than the other one I've been to. It's going to be opening. I think I saw an ad for people like, to hire people. And I'm hoping that they're going to open so that I can go there once in a while. I went to Michael's the other day and I didn't buy anything. What happened was I went into the yarn. I figured if I had a coupon, maybe I'd get something like here. The last time I went there, I bought these, well, they just call them closures. If I make some more stitch markers, these are a little big. I have ones that are bigger that they weren't, but this was a good deal and I had a coupon. So eventually I'm going to make more stitch markers and I'm going to use those for my giveaways because postage to send yarn is really expensive. So, and I'm overdue to, being I just did it, I'm going to wait a little longer. I appreciate everybody subscribing from the fairy and everybody that's been here before, the fairy giveaway. So I sent out the stuff to the winner, but she said that she's like, she puts her packages in isolation for a little while to make sure that they're not having any germs on them because she's, I guess, a high risk type person. I don't blame her. So I'm sure she'll like it. She says, "Oh, I'm sure I'll love anything you sent me." So I'm looking forward to hearing that she got it. That'd be cute. That was the first time I had a giveaway, really. I did a giveaway a while ago, and then the person never claimed it, so I'm overdue to do another one. So I'm going to work on some stitch markers in the near future, and then I'll let you know when I'm going to do it. Okay? And I bought a lot of beads on sale a while ago, so I have plenty of supplies for that. That's all. Like I said, I got these things. I don't remember what I paid, but it comes with 12, and it wasn't a bad deal. So I could make 12 stitch markers. And I could do a couple of giveaways, like let's say I give 3 for each person. Anyway, so that's the deal. So I hope you're doing well, staying safe. I know there's a lot more, I think a lot more people getting sick. There's some people in my church sick where this was the first time that happened. And we had an elderly lady pass away from the COVID from my church, which was very sad. They are, I guess they have a lower immune system or something. No fun getting older. Anyway, so I hope you liked my finished objects, my top and my blankets. And I still have not decided what to start next. I'm one of those strange people that usually, well, those 2 blankets I had on the go at the same time. But I usually don't have more than 2 things going at the same time. And I kind of like to, I think I'm going to forget what I'm doing, or I'm going to forget the hook size or something. So I prefer to get it done. I like to think, I kind of am on a mission to get it finished. I have too many finished objects. My husband's been nagging me to make like a way to sell my items. So I'm curious where you guys sell your items. So if you sell your items, maybe you'll comment down below where you sell them and if you like, whatever. These eBay, SD, as I know SD changed some things and a lot of people aren't liking it. And how you collect your money. I guess PayPal. I have a PayPal. I just haven't sold anything using the PayPal. I can't seem to get started. I do, I definitely, that star blanket, I found it really easy, and it was a tutorial from the Crochet Crowd. And I'm going to link that down below. It might take me a little, I might have to do it later. So I'm going to go out soon. And basically, it was pretty easy to follow. But it was a free pattern on Yarnspirations that you can print out. So what I do is I just save it on my computer, and then I can open it on my laptop so I can look at it as I'm following the tutorial, because I'm still learning. I'm still learning when it comes to reading patterns, although I'm able to follow some patterns like there's that divine hat. I have a pattern for that I printed and I can follow it without having to refer back to the, video. And that's about all that's going on by me, you know. I hope you liked everything, and tell me all about what you're making, and hopefully I'll pick out something by the end of the day that I'm going to want to make. I saw a few things that interest me. It's funny, my cousin asked me how come I don't make a sweater. So then I figured this was almost as good as a sweater, because I live in Florida. When am I going to wear a sweater? I wear shawl. I made so many shawls. I've made a lot of hats. I've made a lot of scarves. I've made scarves. So I don't know. I'm not really ready to make a sweater. I'm not sure. I might make one of those circular vests. I've been meaning to make one of those. I have a lot of things saved, like on my YouTube. Like I have like a spot where I save things, and then like I'll refer to that and try to decide if I want to make something. And there's some things that have been there for like 2 years and I haven't tried it. And then I'll just find something one day and I'll just do it. So, okay, it was good seeing you all again. Thanks for stopping by, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, have a great day. Thanks. Bye.